Okay, good day everyone. Once again, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to give you a trade breakdown of the pairs I traded yesterday. I actually traded just one pair but analyzed a lot of pairs. So I'm going to give you just a breakdown of two of those pairs, the one I traded and some of the ones that took place or that played out actually. And for you to know that this is not just trade that was analyzed, I took one of the pairs that I traded yesterday or that I analyzed. This is my Telegram channel. I, I posted two sets of yesterday, USD card and what's it called? USD card and USD CHF. This was AUD CHF. This was the trade, made 3 RR from this, but currently it's running at 13 RR. But obviously I left the market at, this was when I called it. And I called on that on USD card, that one needs stop loss. So this is the JPY, I just posted it for fun. I didn't call the trade, I just had to show you guys the result. So I'm going to be giving a breakdown of this trade. Let's start with ADCHF, the one I called on the Telegram group and that played out actually. ADCHF. Okay, yeah, this is the trade. If I had left it, currently it's running at 1:8. But I didn't leave it, I left the market at 1:3. Alright, let me just clear this chart. Now for those who are just joining my YouTube channel, I trade the SLK strategy. The simplified SLK strategy. It's also SLK, so it's nothing serious. Okay. Now at the beginning of every month, it's always good to start your analysis from the monthly time frame. So when I came to the monthly time frame, I noticed the recent breakout was basically to the upside. Yeah, we had a recent breakout to the upside here. So I know, okay, we were a little bit bullish. So I came to weekly. Okay, where is weekly also going? And I also noticed the recent breakout to the weekly was this. Not this particular one, this one just from the yesterday. Yeah, was this, as I said, the price action was around here. This breakout had not happened. So when I saw this, I was so excited. I'm like, okay, these time frames are aligning. So next thing I did is to go to the daily time frame. Now from the weekly time frame here, we saw the price action here. We had candle rejections at this zone. I know SLK deals with basically candle rejection and candle closure at a particular level. And so we had this candle rejection at this open close level. So on daily time frame, I want to see a breakout to the upside. A breakout to the upside, and we have it here. This was a breakout to the upside on the daily time frame. So a breakout to the upside on the daily time frame. So as at yesterday when I came to the chart, all of this actually played out. This retracement played out already. So price was actually around this area yesterday, and also when I came to the chart, this one already played out. So all I just did was do daily rejected daily, and then go to 4 hours to go look for a breakout. This was yesterday's candle, this particular one. Okay, so 4 hours breakout, let's look for it. Okay, so this was where we had, this is 4 hours breakout here. This was the 4 hours breakout after daily rejected daily. And so when I came to the chart again, this one already played out. It already came back, tapped into this key level. So when it turns this level, so this is where I now waited for confirmation on the lower time frame. I just did 4 hours, rejected 4 hours. Okay, I think I missed the first entry. So when this gave a breakout to the upside here, I just went to the lower time frame, looked for my entry pattern, and this is my entry pattern here on the 2 hours time frame. This is my entry pattern here on the 2 hours time frame, and then I placed my stop loss. It was not up to 10 pips. Placed my stop loss there, and then I tied a 1:3. So currently it's running at a 1:9, like I showed you. So this was how simple it was to take this trade. My first entry, the one I missed, was around this zone. Yeah, this was it, at this KMR level. So that was my first entry. It was missed. But obviously that first entry stop loss was going to be high. So oh, I like covering the low. Okay, I'll have actually placed my stop loss here. Oh, it's not actually high, it's just 8 pips. Wow. That was the first entry I missed. So when I missed that, I just quickly looked to another entry. So I've been one issue thing. Wow. Okay, that's for UDCHF. Let me show you another pair, one more pair before we call it a day. AUDJPY. Where are you? Okay, I can take this. Is it? Alright, this trade also. This was a 1:13 trade. I didn't take this though, like I showed you guys. I already took a trade running, so I didn't want to take another trade with it, so I just left it. Why is my network? Okay, so ADJPY. Alright, so beyond the weekly time frame, we had this. The reason why I didn't take this was because I was not just certain of this thought process. I knew it was bullish from the monthly time frame. Look at it from the one time frame, I knew we were bullish because this one we had a breakout like this. We had this like this. On the weekly time frame, it was not clear, so I just neglected the monthly and then focused on the weekly. What is happening? And then I just focused on the weekly. Then I just focused on the weekly. Wow, looks like my network is actually lagging. Well, I'm just gonna stop here then, since my network wants to misbehave. Okay, we are back. So this breakout is not actually a breakout to confirm a storyline. This will have been the actual breakout to confirm that that storyline on the monthly time frame was gonna play out. So I was actually waiting for this, but as I was waiting, I saw this. This was a previous weekly low swept. So on the monthly daily time frame, I was looking for a breakout to the upside, and I actually got it. This was the breakout to the upside. I got that breakout, and then this price action already played out day before yesterday, so I was not really bothered about it. So I now had a recent breakout on the daily time frame. Then I had to just go to 4 hours to go find the recent breakout on 4 hours also, and I had it. This is basically daily rejecting daily, something like this, and then we'll go to 4 hours to go look for a breakout to the upside. Exactly. Let me play this. This is the breakout to the upside on 4 hours. Now this is my entry pattern here. I can easily take my entry from this level, but it was the stop loss will have been too much, so I waited, allowed price taps into this breakout level, and then I waited for a confirmation on the lower time frame. A confirmation here is going to be a breakout to the upside also, time frame alignment. And then I came to, was it 1 hour? Let's check 1 hour. Let's check 1 hour. Apologies for this network glitch. Okay, thank you. So I think my entry was on 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, 1 hour to work. We had a breakout here. A breakout here on 1 hour. Then all I have to do is look for my entry pattern. That's basically what I've not taught you guys. I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, this is not where I saw my entry pattern. It should be on a 30 minutes time frame. 30 minutes time frame. Was it 30 minutes or 45 minutes? Oh, I think it's showing the same 1 hour. Let me check again, please. So there was this breakout here to confirm that okay, we're actually bullish. But I have to see my entry model. Where did I see the entry? Oh, okay, this is it. So there I saw it. No, it's not that. I'm not sure I used. Yeah, let's check 2 hours, please. On 2 hours, we also had this breakout. Well, on 2 hours, this was another entry though. But this was not the initial entry I worked with. Let me check 45 minutes again. And I've cleared my chart, I've just checked it. But all I'm just showing you is the breakdown. So I believe when it comes to trading SL, okay, the first and important thing you guys have to take note is the storyline. If you can get your storyline, entry is the simplest. You don't have to use my entry model. Just look for an entry model that suits you. And my entry model is very simple. Just use confirmation when you get a breakout on the higher time frame. Wait for the price to retest that breakout level, and then look for a breakout on the lower level, on the lower time frame also, and then wait for price to retest that same breakout level, and then you take your trade. That's basically my entry. So it's nothing superficial, nothing serious. You know my network is actually lagging like this. Just want to okay, so I just want to show us the actual entry. If it was on 45 minutes, this would have been my entry, but I don't think it was on 45 minutes. I'll have used that KMR level. But let's check 30 minutes again. I'm sure it's somewhere here. Minutes again. Exactly. Just knew something was. This was my entry. Oh, again. Oh, this is not my entry. Oh, where is my entry? God. This was the breakout, obviously. Okay, yeah, this is my entry. This KMR level. I knew it was a KMR level I used. You can see it. That's a KMR level. That was where my entry was. Oh, okay, now I know what happened. This is the first entry. I didn't participate in the first entry because I knew I came late to the chart. Yeah, exactly. I didn't participate in the first entry, so obviously what I got was the second entry. Second entry here on 2 hours. Exactly. It was even this one on 2 hours. Just knew the stop loss was not much. Second entry on 2. I think this was actually the entry I used, not the one on 1 hour itself. Exactly. I knew the pips was not much, 15 pips. And like I showed you guys before, it was around 1. Exactly. This was the actual entry on 2 hours. You can see it's not difficult. The entry model is the same thing. A breakout when price retested that level on 4 hours, a breakout on 2 hours, and then boom, wait for price to come back there. So price tapped it first and price also scaled back to tap it the second time. So multiple entries for you if you had missed the first one. So I was not just interested in taking this trade because my AEDC trade was already executed. Alright, I'll keep dropping more breakdowns of trade setups for you guys. Just do what to go over this. Apologies for the network glitch, and I wish you a profitable week. God bless you.